hello to all of you out in virtual land. My name is Megan Boyst, and I am an English teacher here at Kings Mountain High School. I have noticed throughout this year especially, and I'm sure that I noticed it before, but because I'm getting a lot more emails this year than I think I ever have from students, I'm noticing it even more. And that is the lack of skill in email writing. I wanted to put this together to give you some key points to remember when writing an email. Okay, so hang with me. All right, this skill is going to be something that you will be able to use with your teachers now, with your future college professors, with your future employers, for your future, okay? There are a lot of times that students say to me, but Miss Boyce, when are we going to ever need this information again? You're going to need this, okay? This is big. So I want you to make sure that you're following along with me, you're keeping up, and you'll have some instructions at the end to get credit. All right, so email writing is a skill and you need to learn it. I have a new life rule for you, and I want you to love it and live it, okay? Dance like no one is watching, but email like it may one day be read aloud in a deposition, okay? So get creative, get excited, get moving in your dancing, okay? But when it comes to email, take it a little more seriously and make sure that you are doing it well, okay? And for those of you who don't know, a deposition is a witness's sworn out of court testimony, okay? So it's something that needs to sound professional. It needs to sound correct, because if it doesn't, then you're not going to make a very good impression, right? Okay. So dance like nobody's watching, but email like it may one day be read aloud in a deposition. All right, I want you to take a minute. I want you to close your eyes. Now, don't fall asleep. We're not gonna have them closed that long, okay? But take a minute, close your eyes, and I want you to imagine a scenario with me. Ready? All right, here we go. Imagine this. You are scheduled for a scholarship interview at 9 a.m. You wake up at 8:50. You've overslept, so you jump up and you put on your clothes from yesterday because they're right there on the floor. You swish with some Listerine and you rush out the door. You don't even brush your hair. Would you personally show up for your interview like what I've just described? I don't know what you said because I can't hear you, but the correct answer is no. No, no, no. If you showed up to an interview, whether it was for a job or a scholarship or whatever, looking like that or that ill prepared, then you should not be rewarded that opportunity, because that does not show professionalism. You do not make a good first impression. And first impressions are very, very important. So a bad email can make just as bad of a first impression as a disheveled late scholarship candidate can. But don't worry, today we are going to learn how to avoid some email disasters and to make sure that you are making a good impression. How your emails are written and composed matters to the person or the people that are receiving them, so it should matter to you too. Okay, your ability to compose emails well can also play a factor in your future career path. If you don't know how to express yourself well through email, that could lead to negative opportunities or no opportunities. Okay. right, so come on. How hard is it to write an email? I mean, doesn't everybody know how to write an email? What do you need to know? You need to know how to read, you need to know how to write, and you need to kind of know how to work a computer or a tablet or a phone or whatever you want an email from, right? It's true. Composing an email is not hard. And if you have basic social skills and you have ground level basic computer skills, you can write an email. But just because you can write an email, does that mean that you're doing it well? All right, so some ways to fail at email composition. If you fail to introduce yourself when the recipient doesn't know who you are, if you fail to say please or thank you when asking for assistance with something, you can fail when you are unclear in your request or intentions. An email fails when it does not have the entire message in the message box and you put the entire message in the subject line. Okay, that is my biggest pet peeve right now. If you fail to be respectful in your communication, your tone has to be respectful as well, okay? And tone, if you've had English here, which you're watching this, so you probably have, I know you're English teachers, and I know that you know what tone is, okay? Tone is your attitude as the author of the email, your attitude towards what you're writing. Okay, so you have to have a positive tone when you are writing to someone else. You have to also use proper grammar and spelling, and when you do not, this is another way that you fail in email writing. Okay, what do effective emails have? Positively written emails have. Perfectly written emails have. They should focus on the audience or the recipient. They should be kind and respectful. They should grab the attention of the recipient before being opened. They should be written with correct grammar and spelling, and they should be clear and shouldn't leave room for interpretation. Okay.